What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Brothers, I'm going to be honest with you when I say this. I love Black YouTube. I love the Black community. I love the Black world because it's great people like you that have afforded me to have the experience to do what I'm doing every day. And many times we take advantage of our brothers and sisters. We take it for granted. But Black people really are the ones that can really help you get on and change your life, okay? And some of us forget about that, and then we get beside ourselves and don't want to take any level of accountability. And nobody has disrespected Black people, despite getting every opportunity that he has from Black people, like Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, we know Dr. Umar Johnson has been for a long time trying to basically set up this damn school. And shout out to the brother Viliamu Fanene. He basically predicted this out the gate.
Earlier this year, some of y'all went in on me in the comments because I talked about Dr. Umar being a scammer. And he's a brilliant guy, great ideological perspectives, but he be scamming. And I talk about bad businesses and scammers on my page. Instead of arguing, I said, forget it. I'll come back to this post in September because this marks at least the 7th time in over a decade that Dr. Umar set a date for the opening of the school that he's been collecting money for over a decade. And this week is when he said the school would open, September 3rd to be exact. And like I said, I was once a fan. I advocated for him, but I'm not stupid. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what he's doing. He gives the date. He collects money from Black folks. When it starts getting closer to that date, he starts blaming people and situations to prepare your mind to accept his latest excuse as to why it's not going to be ready on said date. It's the contractors, it's Black millionaires not giving, it's everybody but him. Again, he said September 3rd. Y'all told me I was going to eat my words and I should apologize. I said I hope so, and I definitely will, because his idea sounds great. But once again, he moved the date saying it's going to be ready around Kwanzaa. What do you think is going to happen around Kwanzaa? I'm giving you the play for next time. We see him out there. He's got so much time begging D.L. Hughley for a debate, so much time to criticize Kamala Harris, telling us not to vote for her. But where's the school? And at this point, it just kind of sounds like Ray's boom, 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 because I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Shout out to this brother, okay? Now, what do I really want to deal with? Well, Dr. Umar Johnson's supposed to have this school open last year. It didn't open. And I want you to see who Dr. Umar Johnson blamed for the school not opening.
And you know the saddest part, bro? After waiting 4 years on Black people, I decided to start hiring whites. And guess what? They did in 1 year what the Black people couldn't do in 5. White people overcharged us too, but they finished the work. But let me give you this though. And I can say this now because I'm over it. FDMG to almost every Black contractor we ran into was nothing but a hustle and a way to get a quick bag. When I look back, they simply used us to get money. They didn't care about me. They didn't care about their school. They didn't care about our kids. We were just a quick hustle. Before we got to school, people was all over the internet saying, as soon as he get to school, we're gonna do the work for free. Y'all probably heard that. Once he get to school, I'm gonna do the plumbing for free. Once he get to school, nobody did anything for free. That was all cap.
So Dr. Umar Johnson, I'm listening to you, family. And as I'm listening to you, I'm seeing something that's very, very interesting. What Dr. Umar Johnson is saying is, you know what? You Black dudes out there, you brothers out there, okay? The reason why we are out here down bad, the reason is because y'all wouldn't do nothing. Y'all wouldn't do anything. So I had to go and get and pay the white people to do the business. This is what I had to do. I had to pay these white folks, okay? This is what they're saying. I paid the whites simply because you guys don't want to support and y'all don't want to do the work right. But you know what's so funny? He was trying to, hold on, Dr. Umar Johnson, I got something for you. You was trying to get the Blacks to give you free work. Plumbing, you wanted everybody to do it for free. Then when brothers was out there, and shout out to the brothers in the Philadelphia area, many Blacks who had, listen to this, so many expertise and skills tried to reach out to you. Yes, they did. They tried to reach out to you, okay? They tried to reach out to you to say, hey, listen, brother, what we want to do or what we're trying to do is to help you. What do you need? We'll come and do it. No response. Drywall. I remember one of the brothers was trying to do some drywall for Dr. Umar Johnson. No response. So you wanted the blacks to come in and slave and work for free. And so many blacks were coming out to the school. It's in Delaware, right? I think. So it's in Wilmington. So many black people were coming out to Wilmington and giving it their all. But you know what? Dr. Umar Johnson was a liar. He was a liar. And that is the situation that you don't want to deal with, okay? You guys are not even serious right now. That's the real situation if you really want to be real, okay? That's what happened. You wasn't trying to pay nobody, family. No, you wasn't. You out there lying. Now the whites, you had to pay them if you actually paid them at all. And if you had to pay them, we know it wasn't because of your money. You see, let me say this, man. Somebody, Dr. Umar Johnson, he sits around and begs all day. You see your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, your boy Corey Holcomb, your other content creators you guys like. We have to work hard to get our money. Corey Holcomb, for example, be all on the road. Ain't nobody getting no donations. We'll sit up all day and beg for donations. 99% of the black creators is we in the hole every month. We start them out in the hole. And it's very few content creators out there that's big enough where they can just get somebody to just donate or, just to basically catalyze a movement. It's only a few. The one right now that can just do almost anything and just get folks to do stuff is Tariq Nasheed. He's the only one, I would say, in Black America, and I would even say Umar had that ability to be able to be like, yo, we want to do this vision, and then people is out there ready to do it. Even Tariq be working all on the Twitter spaces all day on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, creating content. He be working. Tariq is active on social media. Umar Johnson, he don't do anything except charge and make money, go to podcast. He don't invest no money into this stuff. Dr. Umar Johnson don't want to pay nobody black, but you will go out there and pay the white people, and then once you want to use the black for all they begging donations and not pay people, you want to talk about the black community? First of all, I remember 2015, Dr. Umar Johnson got in a big scandal with the conscious stripper, okay? The conscious stripper was an older lady. I forgot what her name was, okay? But many of you guys know her name was Kim Ringo. There we go. Kim Ringo was the lady that was stripping in her 40s. She was stupid thick, okay? And basically what ended up happening was Dr. Umar Johnson, she had 2 sons, and she was basically trying to get help for her sons. Now, the conscious community, it's real big in the East Coast, but I think she ended up seeing him in Florida, and, she came in looking hella thick. I ain't gonna lie, to the meeting. And, Dr. Umar Johnson was supposed to be keeping it professional. Well, Dr. Umar Johnson was professionally beating her cheeks together, right? That's what he was doing. And so when he was clapping her cheeks, what he was saying to the public is, well, guys, I am basically celibate. No, you not celibate. Either you selling a bit or she selling a bit, but you ain't celibate. So then once he got called out for lying, she came and showed that, he was trying to come over and sleep with her, and he was sleeping with her. Who did he blame? The guy goes out there and blames everybody else. He blames her. Then allegedly, I was supposed to get $1 million sponsorship for somebody in the NBA, but now they want to give it to me because of her. So basically, you don't want to take no accountability for what you did? Zero? Like there's no accountability. But you want to sit back all the time and tell other black people what they should be doing. When you're not accountable, you want to be able to get a lot of that in the black community. A lot of black people want to give advice and accept donations and take things and then turn around when it's time to be accountable. And now you don't want to have any level of accountability for that. Why don't you want to have any level of accountability? Why is that the case? Why don't you want to be accountable for what you're supposed to be doing? Why are you out there lying like that? Why you don't want to take no accountability for what you're doing? Then you want to get mad at other people. And this is exactly why this will never happen for his ass. Never. Never. Because his ass is a liar. He's a liar and the truth ain't in him. That's the problem. Sitting around all the time begging and then want to blame black people. You the reason why you didn't get that money. Why you didn't get that money? You was a goddamn reason. That's why. Stop out here playing and lying. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.